Whether you're new to Predecessor or been playing the game for a while, there are some tips that the game's tutorial doesn't tell you. And in today's video, I will share 8 tips that will help you improve your gameplay and make you a better player. So starting off with the most basic tip, which is actually in the tutorial, it is to last hit your minions. In Predecessor, you need to last hit your minion or else you don't get gold from the minions. You will only receive the passive gold as time goes on. Now I know this tip is very rudimentary, but you'll be surprised how many players from different MOBAs completely ignore this fact. Number 2, turn on game chat. If you open the settings menu, in the first row you will see an option titled team chat. Initially this setting is turned off, but you need to turn it off if you want to be able to type custom messages to your teammates. For us PC players, we just need to click enter and start typing. For console players, I believe it is L1 plus up on the D-pad. You can also check which button you have to press when you go back to the base, and then the list of commands show up in the bottom left hand corner. Just make sure you have on the end game hints option and the settings. Number 3, have you ever wondered if your teammates have their ultimate or blink? Well, there is a way to tell. If you look at the upper left hand corner where your teammates hero images are, you'll see a tiny orange and blue dot. If the orange dot is filled, it means they have their blink and they can use it. If it isn't filled, it means that their blink is currently on cooldown and they do not have it. And the same goes for the blue dot. If it's filled, it means they have their ultimate ability ready, and if it's missing, then their ultimate ability is currently on cooldown. So next time your teammate lies and tell you they didn't have their ultimate, you can call them out on their bullshit. Number 4, in Predecessor, in order to call in your abilities faster, you will need to build cooldown reduction. In this game, cooldown reduction is called ability haste. So instead of just a flat 20% cooldown reduction, you will need to build ability haste. This system has a diminishing return where the more ability haste you build, the less cooldown reduction you get. This is good to know because if you thought of building more than 50 ability haste, the amount of cooldown reduction you get in return starts to become negligible. And I certainly wouldn't go past 100 ability haste because yes, you would have 50% cooldown reduction, but that would also require you to build 5 items with at least 20 ability haste, and there probably are better items suited for your hero's kit than just ability haste. Number 5, you can change the cast type per hero. So if you guys didn't know, you are able to change your cast type for a specific hero. For example, I typically play on instant cast with every hero, but some heroes I do not like a specific ability being on instant cast. So for Wraith, I changed his knock knock ability from instant cast to quick cast. Doing this changes his alternate ability cast type only for Wraith and not for other heroes. You can do this by going to current hero cast settings and changing whichever ability you want to the specific cast type you feel is necessary. Just remember, you have to be in a match with that certain character. You cannot do this from the main menu. You have to either be in a practice match or in an actual online match for you to change the settings. Number 6, bounties. If you go on a kill streak without dying, you start to stack up a bounty. The bounty becomes higher and higher the more kills you get, stopping after you reach 8 kills without dying. And if you take a look at the graph, you can see how much gold you'll get if you kill the person with the bounty. Also, if you have a person that's feeding and getting destroyed in your team, they will be worth less and less gold, stopping at 100 gold after they reach 6 deaths without getting a kill. And a while ago, during one of the first patches, Omida actually added a creep score bounty where heroes' bounty increases through the amount of creep score they have relative to your team's average. I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not sure how the bounty stacks with this one. All I can tell you is that it is a part of the game. So if your team starts to fall behind, y'all will need to group up and kill the person who has the largest bounty, and ideally your ADC, jungle, or mid laner gets the kill. Number 7, don't let the minions take the tower if you don't have to. In Predecessor, you get more gold when inside the ring when destroying an enemy tower. Do not just run away and let the minions finish off the tower if you can stay there without dying, but just make sure you are inside of the tower ring so you can get the maximum gold. And just for reference, everyone will earn 100 gold regardless of where they are on the map, but bonus gold will be split based off the number of people inside the tower ring when the tower is destroyed. So for tier 1 towers, you will get 300 bonus gold plus the 100 gold everyone gets. For tier 2 towers, you will get 450 gold plus the 100 gold everybody gets. And for the inhibitors, you actually earn the least amount of gold. The bonus gold is 150, and if there's more than 3 people present when destroying the inhibitor, you will only get the 100 global gold. And lastly, for the final tip today, you can check to see which buffs you have active and how much time you have left on that buff by opening up the upgrade menu and looking at the left hand side of the screen. It will show you how much stacks you have left on a passive ability, also how much time is left on the buffs like river camps, jungle camps, or prime fangtooth and tonics, and also it tells you what the buff does, but it does not tell you how much stats you actually earned for that buff. So there you guys have it, 8 predecessor tips that some of them which I didn't even know until until a couple of weeks ago. And if I didn't know, I'd know for a fact some of you guys probably also didn't know as well. So be sure and hit this video with a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm out.